I just hope you guys are having a good day. As you can hear, I'm very sick, so I'm going to be as quick as possible in this video, try to get it done ASAP. But I have a few things I want to talk about on Bitcoin, and obviously that is in regards to us breaking the macro line. Now, my original stance on this macro line is still the same. I have a buying plan. I have a 3-part buying plan of this macro yellow line, and as you can see, you can read it right here. Essentially this is what we're facing right now, okay? We're facing a 50% buy at the breakout and a 50% buy at the weekly above the 200-week SMA. Now, the problem with this is this. We haven't had an actual breakout yet. We need a 3-day candle close breakout, right? And the 3-day candle closes in 20 hours. So if we do get that 3-day candle close above this macro yellow line, that would technically trigger the buying plan for a 50% buy. Now, I'm going to change this a little bit. I don't like the look of Bitcoin right now. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't think this is an actual breakout. I don't think this is structured. I don't think we're seeing evidence for this being a confirmed breakout. I don't think this is going to renew an upwards trend. I'm going to change this to this. Okay, so be pay attention here. The 3-day close needs to be above this dotted yellow line. Okay, that dotted yellow line is where the 3-day close needs to be. And that is, if we go to the daily chart, you can see that dotted yellow line is actually stemming all the way back here from June 2022. And we could actually go ahead and stem it back on this chart. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but it's something like that, right? And essentially that's a kind of shorter term macro downtrending resistance. The reason why I'm changing it to that is because we need the extra confirmation at this point in time. If we look at the hourly chart, we can see that, yeah, Bitcoin's broken out. Yeah, we've seen a resistance support flip, but we're seeing bearish divergence. If we looked at the volume, we could show you it's down. And generally when you break out, and you see an actual breakout, you don't see immediate resistance being formed. I mean, what we have here is kind of like almost like an ascending wedge formation, right? Not really an ascending wedge, actually. It's more like an ascending triangle, which is relatively, generally speaking, a bullish formation. But the thing is, you don't want to see this happen right after a breakout. That's not typically what you want to see. So that worries me a little bit. That concerns me because I'm worried that, if we close the 3-day candle, somewhere between the macro downtrending yellow line and the macro dotted line, as you can see, we'll just end up dropping back down. I don't see that as a confirmed breakout. And if we zoom out on the 3-day chart, for example, we can see that yes, the price has technically broken out at this point, but the RSI hasn't broken out yet, right? So if we close the 3-day candle here, yes, that would technically trigger a breakout by the price, but the RSI hasn't broken out yet. We'd actually need to go a little bit higher above that dotted yellow line for the RSI to break out. So I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I'm changing this buying plan. I'm saying that we need to buy, if we are just going to bottom out here, if we have bottomed out, the bottom's in June, and this is in fact a breakout, we need to be seeing a close, at least a daily candle close, right? At least a daily candle close, preferably a 3-day candle close, above that dotted yellow downtrending line, right? And people might think, oh, Wolf, you're flip-flopping, you're changing your position, but I mean, the simple reality is this: we haven't broken out yet, right? RSI is very clear. I haven't broken out yet. The hourly chart's very clear. We're still in a structure. So to buy on this breakout is like you're not buying a breakout at all. You're just buying in the middle of a rejection zone, because that's what we are right now. We're at a rejection zone. We're at resistance on the RSI. We're at resistance on the hourly chart, and we're at resistance on the actual chart as we head towards the proper resistance stemming from a 5 times retested downtrending line. So let's wait until we break this dotted downtrending line, at least on a daily candle, and then we'll buy the 50%. Right? We'll buy the 50%. I'm going to go ahead and change that right now. So now that buying plan is updated, you can see it's 50% at the breakout of a dotted line, 50% at the weekly above 200-week SMA. Right, that's the buying plan now. So stick with that, guys. That's what I'm doing here. I'm going to cut the video there, I think, because my throat is just dead, to be honest with you. But that's essentially what's, I'm keeping you guys updated. That's essentially what I'm thinking right now. So no, I won't. If we close here, if we close at 20.3K tomorrow, no, I won't be buying. I'll wait for a daily candle close above the dotted line. In which case, yeah. And look, by the way, the dotted line is only. The dotted line really is only an extra, what is it? Let me get my measurement tool here. The dotted line is really, sorry, 1 second, guys. The dotted line is only an extra 1 to 2% higher than where we are right now. So you're buying 1 to 2% higher, which, by the way, is basically nothing on a longer-term time frame. 1 to 2% higher for a massive amount more extra confirmation. Whereas if you buy here, we could very well just break the structure and head back down. You lose 5% of a trade before you sell, right? So let's just wait a little bit more confirmation. Realistically, we won't be buying that high. We'd be buying at like 20.7K, right? So it's really not that big of a deal in my opinion. That's how I'm seeing Bitcoin right now, guys. So without further ado, I'll end the video there. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Thanks for watching the altcoin trading signal I just posted. Now, if you're interested in trading this altcoin trading signal, I highly recommend that you trade on the exchange that I am trading on so I can keep you updated effectively on the trade. This is the exchange I found the coin on and analyzed it on originally. So sign up to BitGet using my referral link in the description below. Not only will you be in tune with what the rest of the Wolfpack is doing, but you're also getting 5 times lower fees than the major exchanges. For example, Binance, 5 times lower fees than Binance. You're saving yourself money on those trades as well. You've also got security on this exchange that's not present on other exchanges, like a protection fund. And on top of that, if you sign up using my referral link, you're supporting the channel, and you also get access to an exclusive rewards center where you can gain up to 4,000 USD in rewards. If you want to learn how to trade, like I've just done in this video, if you want to learn how to do that, you can sign up to the you can sign up to the Crypto Academy's Become a Trader course. This is a course teaching people how to trade through 10 units, and you can go to the website and read up more about that in the blurb here. And also, ultimately, you can chuck us an email at cryptoacademycourses@gmail.com if you're interested in signing up. Thanks, guys.